Hi guys, welcome back to the Babbling beer reviews at the King&Dragon. It's a Tuesday evening, early part of the week, but I was out today and I've got a couple of beers that I want to do, and I've got a stout that I want to do. But I was out today in Tesco's, other shops are available, and I saw this Brewdog Black Heart. £1.75 on the shelf, so I thought, you know what, and it's in a can as well. Very rarely do I pick up cans. Bottles is my limit when I see cans, but I just thought, I used to drink a lot of Guinness. I was a massive Guinness drinker before I went on to ales. I used to drink too much of it, really. I think the reason I stopped drinking it was because I drank too much. Went on to ales, and I've been drinking ales since, as I said before in previous videos. But I saw this and I thought, I'll give it a go. I see people have done reviews on here. I used to love drinking Guinness, I'm a big fan of drinking Guinness, so I thought, yeah, let's see how, because I did say I'd do some stouts on it, didn't I? And I thought, let's see how it compares to Guinness. Also, we're on our own tonight, guys, which is nice, isn't it? Guys' night in, or maybe some girls, shh, don't tell the missus, we don't want her to know, it's just us. So yeah, so I thought I'd give it a whirl. Brewdog. Brewdog. First time I ever had a Brewdog drink, Babbling beer reviews. Get your words out. Was on a plane. I was on the way to Spain, and I wanted a beer, as you do for your holiday. You're on your way, and I see this one on there, Brewdog, and I've never heard it before. Brewdog Punk, or Punk? Is it Punk? Brewdog Punk. So I thought, I'll give it a go. And I did that. It was, what, they're 5.1 and now 5.2%, well, 5.2 I think, isn't it, Brewdog Punk? The strong one, 8.4, the double punk, that's a nice one. I do like that. That is a good one. Was it £3.30 a bottle, a can or whatever, when I picked that up in the past? Not often, as I say, I drink cans, but I did see that and I tried that double punk. It's got some kick to it. I think they do a double hazy Jane, don't they? I've got to try some of them as well. Some of these weird and wonderful beers. But yeah, I tried this Brewdog Punk on the plane. I liked it, I thought it's nice, and it's nice to see they've grown. Started in 2007 apparently. Not apparently, I did. I was just reading up about it quickly there. The founders, James Watt and Martin Dickey, decided that they're fed up with stuffy UK beer market, so aged just 24 years old. There's a couple of guys up here, I said before, about Blunt Rock Brewery in Cornwall here, but they're only young guys, and they've started out doing some beers that sort of similar in the style, I suppose, of that. And a lot of these microbreweries are. I'll try a few of these beers out, as I keep saying. Thanks to some very scary bank loans, the guys started making their own hardcore craft beers in Fraserburgh, a town in North East Scotland. They brew tiny batches, fill bottles by hand, and sell their first beers at local markets out of a beaten up old van. And Brewdog is born, so 2007. And obviously you guys drink a lot of Brewdog out there. They do so many different beers now. Elvis Juice, isn't there? Hazy Jane, I say Punk. There's loads, isn't there? There's too many to name. And obviously now this, to, I suppose, give Guinness a run for its money. Yeah, I mean, obviously reading, if you look through, if you go onto Brewdog, it's brewdog.com, check out their site. I think a bit of controversy in the beginning, obviously young guys trying to start out, borrowing money from the banks and things like that. All weird wonderful things, and sort of, hometown success. The first Brewdog bar opens in Aberdeen, James and Martin's hometown. The city hosts our first ever AGM. The Brewdog founders are more than a bit happy, especially when they win a gold medal for hardcore IPA at the World Beer Cup. Babbling beer reviews. A slightly different reason to celebrate brewing 55% ABV beer and packing it in roadkill, making the world's most expensive ever beer. Seemed like a good idea at the time, I suppose, borrowing that money, 55% ABV. What, blooming hell, I'd love to taste a bit of that, but I'll blow your head off. They quite often beheaded down here at Celtic breweries, but yeah, it wouldn't even be a patch on that, would it? And obviously through the years, just different things have happened. People could buy into the company, couldn't they, and take a share of the business and things like that. And they launched in America, and they're quite big in America. So check out their website, brewdog.com. Mostly probably that drink Brewdog beers will have done that anyway. Yeah, and they've gone from strength to strength again, haven't they? Another brewery that's The name's massive now, isn't it? I know Weatherspoons were doing Brewdog Punk and things like that, and different stuff on their tap. So anyway, enough waffling. I thought I'd just give it a whirl. So yeah, I've got it, picked it up, have a look. Brewdog Black Heart. 21st century stout. 21st century. Yeah. It's not like the rest of the world. Much to be desired. It's a 4.1%, 440ml can. As I say, I picked up Tesco's, £1.75. I think it's been out for a little while now. Yeah, I just thought I'd give it a little look, see what we're all about. See, it just basically just see how it compares to your Guinnesses, I suppose, of today, isn't it? That's what I want to have a look at. Right, the pour, guys, the pour. I don't know what it's going to be like because it's a Guinness. It's not a Guinness. Oh, how dare you say that? How dare you say it's Guinness? It's a Brewdog. The Brewdog Black Heart. As my missus would probably say, it's got a black heart like yours. You know, indoors, the old dragon. It's black. Yeah. Wonder who made it that way, eh? Oh, it's very dark, and it is black. Look, it's thick as well, isn't it? What's that look like? That's oh, it might have got that, you know, a sort of chocolate milk when it come through. Chocolate milkshake looking as it poured in there. Yeah, very. Got that sort of Guinnessy smell about it, hasn't it? Dark roasty flavours, the chocolatiness about it. Bit of metallic-y smell there. Yeah, what is that? It must smell like TCP or something. Got some weird smell, weird taste buds. Yeah, I don't know. Black, guys, jet black. As black as Guinness. How does it stand up against it though? Eh? How does it stand up against the good stuff? The king of stouts. Eh? What's it look like on there? It's not as white. The head's not as white as a Guinness, I don't think, is it? As I say, 440ml can. There's something to talk about that. Well shafted out of a pint, isn't you? The price of things as well, you know. Why can't I just make? I mean, they do make pint cans. Why don't they just round it off to? Is that to do with tax? What is that about? Perhaps someone can enlighten me in the comments. Why don't we just get pint cans? Why don't they just make them all pint cans? It's like Brewdog. I mean, these small cans, isn't it? 330ml Coke cans, and they could charge a bloody fortune for them. They're making a fortune, aren't they? You know, we're getting a little tipple, aren't we? You know what I mean? I tell you, Babbling beer reviews, it gets me under the collar. That's what up my real ales, I keep saying, you know, on this channel about real ales, and I said I'll do a few stouts and stuff and weird and different bits on the way, so we'll see. But yeah, you know, I want a full pint, so I like, you know, pull the pump, you can pull it, you know, you make the glass overflow, can't you? You know, you can, plenty of beer in that, and reasonable prices as well. Anyway, as I say, much darker head, thick and dark drink. Let's give it a little taste. Pleasantly surprised, not bad. I like Murphy's as well, see. I prefer Murphy's in a can to Guinness. I always think that when I drink Murphy's from a can, it makes me feel more like I'm drinking a Guinness from the pub out of that can than I do when I drink a Guinness out of the can, if you get what I mean. I'd rather have a Murphy's out of a can. It tastes more like nearer the Babbling beer reviews, nearer the drink from the pub and Guinness itself. Oh, that's nice sort of chocolatey aftertaste, like dark. I have these Walker's toffees, and you're getting dark chocolate, and get a dark chocolate one in there, and it's got a taste of that in the back. I mean, just as it's, you know, as that flavour's clearing. Walker's dark chocolate toffee, that flavour, that's nice. See, you know, your roasted malts and they're in there. Mouthfeel's alright, yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. I suppose it's not as creamy as a, or is it? I don't know. Again, it'd be nice of the pump, wouldn't it? Try one of a pump. That ain't bad though, guys. I quite like that. It's not too bad at all. And it stacks up against the Guinness, yeah. If I had a choice, I suppose I'd always go for Guinness, because I like Guinness. I mean, the fact that Guinness has got a white head, obviously you can taste that sort of dark, rich flavour in here. Is Guinness a bit creamier? Maybe. The saying you think about Murphy's. Remember the old Mackesons? Do you ever see that? Ugh. The old boy next door when I was growing up, I think you should drink that. And Guinness. But, yeah, actually, as an avid Guinness drinker, as I was, that ain't bad. I don't mind that at all. That's quite nice, guys. Yeah. It's probably, yeah, it's thick as a Guinness. I'd say it stands out pretty well against it, to be honest. I wouldn't be fussed having that if I went to a pub and that's what they sold instead of Guinness. You know, obviously we're comparing what the price would be on the pump as well for a Guinness or one of these. Do anybody know? Do any of you guys know, have seen this in the pubs? Let me know in the comments what's the sort of going rate for this on a pump in the pub. I'd like to know. But yeah, that's not bad at all, guys. So check that one out. Get yourself that and try it if you haven't tried it already. Definitely give it a whirl. Yeah, I've got to say it's very close. I think Guinness might just pip it a little bit, just ever so slightly. But then again, it's because we're so used to Guinness, aren't we? Guinness has been around for hundreds of years, or 1759. You know, Brewdog 2007. There's a big gap in there, and obviously that's what Guinness specialise in, don't they? That is their thing, isn't it? That's their forte. Whereas Brewdog, like lots of other places, are experimenting and branching out. But I've got to say, that's a good, nice stout. If you want to, that's a good stout. I've got to say that is a nice flavoured stout. It is enjoyable. And you won't go too far wrong having one in any local pub. Yeah, I think Guinness just pips it for me, but that is a really good effort. Well done, Brewdog. That is good. I'll give you that. That is very nice. And I'm going to give that a 8.9. 8.9 as a stout from a can. It's got a bit of that metallic-y, I suppose, in a way, isn't it? It's in a tin. It's got a tinny metallic. That might just be me, but normally I'd say in my head I've got that. I know it's from a can, but that ain't bad, guys. I mean, I've got the Surger device here for Guinness, and that does a nice sort of canned Guinness, if you like. I never like paying for it in the pub, because I always think I'm paying £3 or £4, whatever it was at the time, for a Surger can, and it was still a can in my head. It was still a can of Guinness. Ideal for in here, my little pub at home here. It's perfect. Can't go wrong with that. Yeah, is that fair to say 8.9? No, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to round it off to 9, a straight 9, I think, again for that. Okay, that's a good effort, and I like that. That's nice. What do you think? What would you rate it at? Stick it in the comments and let me know. That's a good effort. I like that. Yeah, I mean, obviously Guinness would beat that on the ratings, but yeah, I'm going to go for a straight 9. Nice rounded score. Check it out, guys. Check out their site, brewdog.com. If you're in Tesco's, wherever your nearest supermarkets are available, see if they've got it, pick it up, give it a whirl, and let me know what you think to it. Do you get it? Don't you get it? Did you enjoy it? And do you buy it? Yes, buy it. As I say, rated at a 9 from me. And I'll see you guys, I think, with another one shortly. I've got another stout to do. West Country one this time, down where I'm from locally. Well, I'm not from here originally, but it's local to me, the next one I'm doing. So I'll see you guys here at the King and Dragon with another Babbling beer review soon. All right, if you like the stuff I'm putting out there and babbling about, the bit of fun we have, we'll try and have in here, like, if you would please, guys, to push the algorithms and get my stuff out there for other people to see and have their opinions on it. And if you subscribe, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and click the bell for notifications. And when I post stuff up there, you'll get a notification to. You can always say him again. We'll ignore him. We all like his wife anyway. Indoors, you know, the old. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you again soon with another one. All right, have a good evening, whatever you're doing, and a good week. Keep safe and see you soon. Take it easy.